Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. And I'm not watching the Super Bowl. So I figured I would still go live. I left my glasses somewhere. What did I do with my glasses? I have to think. Hello, Chris. Can you see me and hear me? I have to go grab my glasses, so hang tight. Hang tight, hang tight. Oh, there they are. Got them. See you and hear you fine. Okay, good. Yeah, so happy Sunday. We'll see who all comes in. Saying 3 people, 2 thumbs up. I don't know how great the live will be if people are watching the Super Bowl. Let's see. Shannon. Hello, my love. Sorry, I've been MIA on videos. I'm trying to handle some mental health struggles. Okay, girl. Hello, Blue Farm. Nikki, how are you? Girl, I didn't hear from you today, so we're just going this route, I guess. What I was thinking is maybe it's the mic inside the computer might have to be turned off in order to use that app. Not sure. But hello, Ultimate Acres. Good evening, gorgeous lady. The hashtag growing hints. Glad I made it. I just wasn't doing the Super Bowl, so I mean, I was going to go earlier, and I was like, no, I'm just going to keep my regular time. But welcome, Ultimate Acres. Chris, how was your weekend? Good. Shelly and Anthony. Hello, Melody. Hello, Shelly and Anthony. Erin. Hi, Melody. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Chris. Voon will not be here tonight. She is doing movie night with the kiddos. So, I'm watching the Super Bowl. You are? Better you than me, because I'm not watching the Super Bowl. I could care less, to be honest with you. I'm just looking forward to halftime show on YouTube tomorrow. Right? Yeah, I'm not doing that. Hi, Sheila B. How are you? Hello, hello. So yeah, I figured I would still go live, and we'll just see how it goes, you know? Some people don't support football and others do, and I'm not going to, be mad at anybody for watching the Super Bowl. I just am not one of them. So, but how was everyone's weekend? Did any of you get snow like we did today? It was like 61, 63 degrees a couple days this week. I think we had like 3 really nice days, and then we have snow today. But it's not landing on the street. My son went with my brother to watch it, so when he gets home, I got to drive my brother home. Glad my hubby not into sports. Yeah, right? My roommate wasn't even watching it. I'm sure, well, my Jarrett works for a very popular place that is all about the Super Bowl, so he's going to be busy as a bee. And I'm sure Johnny's with his friends watching it, and my daughter is probably with her fiance watching it. So, yes, we got a little snow. Yeah, I said 1 to 3 inches here. I was going to do a short because I felt like I was in a snow globe. I cleaned the basement. So if you looked out the front window, the snow was coming in like this in bigger flakes. You looked out back, the flakes were smaller, going the opposite direction. I'm like, I feel like I'm in a snow globe. But it only just went on the vehicles, the grass, of course, not the walkway or the street. New York City got snow all day, only stuck on car hoods. Laugh out loud. The only thing that could play here is the temperature is supposed to drop, so it could freeze. I don't know. So yeah, so the few days that it was nice, one of them I didn't go out there at all. And then the next day I went out, and of course I have to overdo it. I was in the beds, pulling things out, harvesting things. I didn't even do a video on it. Harvested broccoli, some of the broccoli, it was just time for it to get pulled. So harvested broccoli, parsnips, harvested them, and was digging down deep to make sure I didn't forget any. And you could feel X amount of feet down, you could feel these little chunks of ice in the bed. So it's, there's certain parts of it that are still frozen. So, but I got a lot of things ripped out and cleaned up. and left it in a pile for my roommate for Saturday. And he had dog doo-doo chore and he didn't do it, my friends. So, yeah, fun having a roommate who's like, I don't want to be picking up that. It's going to be all like mushy. I'm like, it's your dog's poop. My dog's one poops like a turd and the other one poops like a Lincoln log. His daughter poops like an elephant. So, needless to say, he needs to get to that. And then today I did the basement. 3 mice total. So I'll give you that update. And there's been a trap that's been set for a few days, 2 or 3, nothing. So I think we might have got them all. So I was like, okay, if this is done, let me go down there and clean up. I found a box, like a big box, and the whole bottom was halfway full of sunflowers, marigolds, my African sunflowers. It was the whole bottom, zinnias. Yeah, they were having a free for all on my seeds. Update on my seeds is I was told by the company I would be getting them this week, and I didn't. So supposedly they'll be here Monday. So if it does come Monday, I will do a video to do a seed haul. Hello, friends. Peace, love, happiness to all. Hello, cosmic cultivators. I was just saying to Nikki, I wonder if I turn the mic off in my laptop, if that might not interfere. But when her and I were on, there was like no static. I stayed in your live and it still sounded kind of choppy, but I don't know what the situation is. So, needless to say, sorry about that. But since you are on here, and I was just saying, I cleaned up the basement, 3 mice total, all gone. So I got it all cleaned up, and they devoured a whole box full of seeds, sunflower seeds, zinnias, you name it, they got it. Looky what I found. I found them, my friends. I found it. And I found my sticker. So, thank goodness the 3 mice did not get the seeds, because I was like freaking out. I went through everything today looking for that. And I thought, well, while I'm down there and that saga's done, I might as well clean, because it's in the laundry room / pantry room. And that's where the 3 were. So, yeah, I cleaned it up. It's like immaculate. No worries. Oh, no. Nice, you found them. Yes. So, because I figured it would probably be too late if I didn't find them to ask for more. So, the Cosmic Pepper Challenge. Now, don't ask me where the instructions are. So, you might have to write me a text on what the instructions are. And, you know, obviously, it's you guys. I will definitely participate. So, yeah, how about this week? Well, Cosmic Cultivators is running behind. You have not seen the videos, but I did 2 ingredients Monday and Tuesday. I did the 2 ingredient biscuits, and oh my Lord, turned out phenomenal. 2 ingredients, you can't beat that, especially with the price of food. Hi, Tiny Tim Posse, how are you? You're not watching the Super Bowl? So yeah, so Monday was the 2 ingredient biscuits, and then Tuesday was, you know why I did Tuesdays, which turned into Wednesday, really, to be honest with you, because it's 12 hours. I decided to make my own sour cream, because when I go to the grocery store, they don't have my sour cream. So I did some research on the internet, and then I went over to Becky, who did something very similar to that. And I said, if my subscribers want to do a half a pint, is it the same ingredients? And she said, yeah. So that turned out really well. As a matter of fact, I will pull it out of the fridge and show you. Wow, well. Hello, Mr. Crazy Ed's Homestead. Hello. I wanted to come on for anybody that wasn't watching the Super Bowl, but welcome. Happy Sunday. So I was thinking like 2 days a week, I'm going to be posting 2 item type of things, and which will also go for the preparing and prepping, if you really think about it. One of the days will definitely be prepping and preparing, and the rest will be gardening. So, you know, and then as we get further into it, I will, you know, because next week I have to do my banana cake for Cosmic Cultivators. Hey, sister, dropping in to say hi and thumbs up. Deborah's Delicious. Let me tell you about Deborah's Delicious Dishes. If you're not subscribed to her, go over. We will post her link. She has been popping in and out to let me know she's showing support, and then I go over. I still have more videos to catch up on, but yeah, she cooks some mean, mean ass food. So yeah. So I've been trying to do some channels in the morning. I've been trying to do some channels later at night if I can't sleep, So I actually just got to our cabin in the woods, Tony, like a couple of his videos the other night. Oh, Mystic Soul says hi. Oh, hi, girly. Where's she at? I just watched, was it Kat's video? Because I told you I'm trying to get caught up. I watched Kat's video where Lori sent her that beautiful, don't tell me it, give me a hot second to think. Send her a very beautiful rosary. Mel, I have a poll up on my channel. Would like your opinion. Okay. Is it a video? She's adulting right now. Erin, it's funny. You want to know what I was doing before live? Okay, Shannon's got this. Thank you, Shannon, for doing this because Voon, I think her husband's watching the Super Bowl and she's doing movie night with the kids. I think that was Pam. Yeah, it was Pam. Okay. I did watch 2 of her videos because there's no more that's frequent. And I commented. So yeah, I'm making my rounds. I did do that. But again, I don't know. Shannon's pretty good. Boone says the same thing. She's very good with the links. Yep, she got you. So Deborah's Delicious Dishes. Go over and check her out. She's my sister from a different mama. And yeah, she cooks amazing food. She has a video out on some tidbits on what you could do with YouTube. Like if you see something's not doing so good, you might have to switch it up. I did watch that too. No, it's not a video. It's just a poll about my channel name. Are you changing it again? Oh my goodness. Crazy Ed, why? Crazy Ed fits you. But then again, you moved and you're in a lot more properties. So yeah, I'll definitely give you my opinion, my friend. Vandal the Land. Hey, I made it. Thank you. Wasn't sure, because of Joe and I originally spoke. Joe wanted to watch the Super Bowl, and I'm like, oh, should I go live 7 to 11? Nikki and I were going to use StreamYard and bring some people up, but I think she was having some fun last night. We didn't get around to doing what we had to do today. So you get what you get for this week. My shorts are getting upwards of 7K views. That'll get you subscribers, Shannon. Yeah, sister from another mister. But yeah, back to Deborah. Amazing food. Just a video on some tidbits, which I've seen this before. I have a video from like Aldi's of all things, and it's skyrocketed. Sometimes you got to just roll with what's hitting it on the channel. But I'm noticing in my analytics that my actual subscribers are not watching my videos. It's other people. So yeah. So let's go back to this week. 2 ingredient biscuits. Deborah's Delicious Dishes. Go check that out. I did the 2 ingredient biscuits on Monday. And like I said, I'm tired of not being able to find, I like dollop of daisy sour cream. So I made my own. And as a matter of fact, I've had it in the fridge. Let's see what it looks like. Do you care if I get up and grab it? Let's see. So I can show you it's a little bit better. Let me get a spoon. Okay, sorry to walk away. But I originally was only going to make 1, and I ended up making 2. So here it is. Kid you not, my friends. Wait till you see this. I don't want to get my hands all icky. Wow. Now the lid doesn't want to come off. Got it. I'm telling you, you'll save yourself a lot of money in the supermarkets. You can get the ingredients. It's great to have on hand. So let me just show you. It was already kind of thick when I pulled it out of the oven. Ready? Look at my sour cream, my homemade sour cream. Look at that. Delicious. So that is just a yogurt. It's my bottle, so I can lick it. Yeah, it's just yogurt with this is really thick, with, you need a live active culture in it, and then just heavy cream. Wrap it in a towel in case you didn't see the video. Go over there and check it out, and then you just got to let it go for 12 hours in your oven, and it is phenomenal. Kid you not. So, turned out great. I've been having a lot of like white bread here, and I don't want to waste it. So I did a video, of course, it got kind of screwed up, but on how you can save if you have extra bread laying around, even if it's hot dog hamburger rolls after the Super Bowl. I did regular breadcrumbs and then Italian breadcrumbs. So yeah. Shay Day, Spal Day, is that real in the background? Wait, who are we talking about? Band of the Land. Shay Day, Spal Day. Is that real in the background? For me, like my trays and everything. I don't have everything planted, of course, because my order won't be here till tomorrow. But I have 2 trays of sweet pepper. Well, actually, a tray and a half of sweet peppers. The other half is hot, but I'm going to have to do some more. I have all my cherry tomatoes to still do, and all my tomatoes and some other peppers. My onions are up. I'm pointing and you can't even see. My onions are up there, and my other onions right here are up. I took the dome off of it. And this is kind of how onions grow, my friends. Let me give you like a good look. See how they start getting long like that? You let it grow like grass, and then you'll just trim it. So, yeah. So, my Walla Walla onions and leeks, that's what this one is, and shallots. That's my other one. And I planted 2 cups of borage. 2 styrofoam cups right there. You say it. Borage. I feel like just licking us. Hungry. I'm that chick that can just eat sour cream. So good. And then the tray and a half of regular all sweet pepper, like Italian pepper, sweet peppers, and then half a tray of hots. I do have cabbage and broccoli going. I showed that in the videos. Wait, Erin, party? If I miss getting your link, please tag me in a comment. Yeah, let's thank Shannon for moderating, because Boo notified me she wasn't going to make it. Her husband's watching the Super Bowl, and her and the kitties are watching movies. Red Bird Farm. Hello, lady. She says, hello. Happy Sunday. How are you? I was just showing that sour cream that I made this week. I'll reopen it again. Like just how thick it is. Turned out fantastic. Getting it on my fingers. I was just trying to stir it a little bit because it was like really thick. But it comes out of mine came out of the oven like pretty thick. And then you just put it in the fridge. It will last as long as the heavy cream and the yogurt lasts. But you can also go and remake this with a little bit of this culture, which, like I said, is just a yogurt with probiotics, and you need an active live culture and just heavy cream. A lot of people make it a lot of different ways. Listen, I can be a little picky, and this stuff's good. So I made 2. Turned out great. The biscuits, can't beat it. Do I have sour cream all over me? Biscuits turned out great. You can get more biscuits out of it if you don't flip it over like I did. I did it for the height. Turned out really good. The only thing is that shorts don't count towards watch time hours. I'm up to 144 subs, girl. Rocking it. My table, if you could only see it right now, it's a little bit of a hot mess. Um, yeah, all sorts of tomatoes are on the table. I'm waiting for my prized tomatoes to get here, but I'm going to plant all sorts of tomatoes this week. So that should be fun. The main thing with shorts is if somebody goes to subscribe to your channel, they usually see the shorts first. Or if you have like a trailer or like mine, you can see I was like a nervous wreck. I did it. It's a community garden, tube top, pair of shorts. Like, hi, I'm Melody. I definitely have to redo mine for sure. You're welcome, Redbird Farm. I saw you make the sour cream that looks delicious. Yeah, it came out great. I'm tired of dealing with the supermarket, you know, and every time I go, they never have the sour cream. And I like using sour cream in some of my baked goods. That's just me. That's my little trick to keep things moist. Sour cream. That looks awesome. Hi, Sheila B. And thank you. There's Paul Honeyman. I thought maybe you'd be watching the Super Bowl. Not that you really care, right? About Super Bowl over here. But Voon will not be here tonight. I was going to go away earlier to help, you know, to fill in for Joe, Garden State Gardener. But that would have been 7 to 11. And I just didn't think I was up for it. So I'm just doing my regular time. Tiny Tim Posse says, Big Leg, just to let you know, my last name is pronounced Posey. I say it wrong all the time. You do that all the time too. Posies, flowers, not a problem. I'm just gonna say Tiny Tim. How about that? Yeah, I always goof up names at times. Deborah's Delicious Dishes says looks awesome. Thank you for that. Taking care of that, Shannon. Because I don't know what bots or trolls are going to look like tonight. I have no idea, but there's our first one. People are saying hello to Paul. Hi, Paul. Oh, all this stuff behind me is just 2 shelves. This one is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tier. I mean, I use the simplest thing as a grow station to grow things indoors. And then this one is a 4 tier. And I have, want to get blinded, I have basic lights. I should put that on my face. I have just lamps. I've said this before that I purchased from Target in the girls department. And then just put grow bulbs. Let me lean this forward. I don't know if you could see it. All grow bulbs I put in there. So yeah, let me put that back on my onions. So, and then some heat mats. And nothing to it, but this is nothing. This is not even crowded yet. Just wait. If you were here last year, these 2 were loaded. Tim, because I'm not going to say his last name right ever. I never do. Says, hi, Brenda at Redbird Farm. I see a shower spa set up behind you, Black Magic. Yeah, now this is just my grow station. And did you see the video? I tried to show a third way that if you were doing, say, 15, 20 of the same tomato, where you literally just put it in, like something like this, which this has 2 in it. This is most likely my broccoli. You would sow up like 15, 20 seeds on the top, mist it, cover it up with dirt, just put it on a heat mat, and then you can just up pot. So much easier that way. But for me, it's not easy because I do an array of tomatoes. So, perspective, it's grow lights. It must be the curtains that are throwing me off. Yeah, they're still not changed since I moved in here. These are this is the back patio door that goes out to a concrete patio. The garden, I'll show my finger, it's right over there. And my roommate has like these burgundy-ish curtains up. I'm not worried about taking them down until after I get my stuff grown over here. So instead of having a green screen, I guess I could say I have a burgundy screen. Oh, it's funny. Looks good. Huga. Hi, Melody. Hi, Huga. How are you? We all know someone. Laugh out loud. We all know someone that's good at staring. Paul, Paul, Paul. Gotta love Paul. We actually just missed each other, Paul. I was in Come On with the Come On Homestead. And yeah, I hopped in. I had to rewatch and I heard him talking about you. So yeah, it was funny. Um, Hi and thank you at Redbird. Okay. You're welcome. Just hit 100 today. Yay! Great big shout out to Vandal the Land. If you watch us after the fact or you're currently in here now, because I said it might be a little iffy. It's saying we have 20 people right now, but I still wanted to go live for the people that, didn't want to watch the Super Bowl. So if you're in here now, go on over and support my friend, Vandal the Land. And if you watch this after the fact, please go over and check out these amazing channels. Vandal the Land would be one of them. Oh, another bot? Oh, persistent too, huh, Shannon? I'm debating on if I will do my live tomorrow or not with it being Valentine's Day. Who's this chicken, whoever? It's like 3 messages, 4 messages back to back, 5 back to back, 6. Really? Just block them totally, Shannon. If you just hit it and just block them. I don't know what they're saying, but that's quite persistent. Huga's saying, go Bengals. Well, here we go about the Super Bowl with the Bengals. I know the Bengals have never won a Super Bowl. I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, and if you know anything about watching the Bengals with the Pittsburgh Steelers, I know they have a new coach. They have new players, like Burfleck and all them weren't on there, but they were literally out to kill people. Their fans were so rude and disrespectful. They were taking like Pittsburgh Steelers players out on like stretchers and like throwing trash over. And then the quarterback, Ben Roethlisberger, got hurt and they were throwing bottles at him. Like it was just a mess. When it was the other coach, Burflick, Pac-Man Jones, I think his name is, they were like out to kill people. And I just lost all respect in the Bengals. But either way, I really don't care. It's sort of like the Eagles here. My son's like the Eagles. They never won a Super Bowl. So I supported that Super Bowl. Also, Uncle Louie tried to stay alive. Uncle Louie was living with me at the time, ex-Marine, Semper Fi. And his cancer came back in his back. And that time we kind of lost him fairly quickly. But he was fighting in the hospital to stay alive for the Eagles. So that was different for me. Whether born in Pennsylvania or not, I grew up in Mount Pocono and we supported the Pittsburgh Steelers. So my daughter is a Patriots fan. Ugh. Anything that's Tom Brady, she's a fan. So she was crying again, and I said, I'm sorry, I cannot support you this time, Amanda, with your Super Bowl game because I'm for the Eagles. I was brokenhearted. Like Uncle Louie died and he really tried to fight. He died 2 days before the Eagles won the Super Bowl. It was so sad. So, and I'm going to, support the Eagles due to my sons, but I don't really care for the Bengals. That's just me personally. But if they win, great. They lose, it's still not going to make a difference to me. I put sour cream in my omelet mixture. Oh, do you, Erin? Holy bad chickens. What is that, Vanderland? Speaking of chickens, Jimmy was just telling me about the build that's going to happen. So hopefully I'm either going to go to, what is it? Mary McMurray to get them, or I'm going to go to Tractor Supply. But Jimmy was talking about the build, and he said the chicken coop will be up off the ground. They can go under, and they'll have a run. Might not be like the biggest thing, but I'll have some hens here, so that's good. So he is still tinkering around with this wood-burning stove build. That's why, I have 2 videos in my phone. I could post them probably this week, but he's getting there. The holdup was a couple pipes that he needed. So I was a smart aleck because, hello, do you know me? Yeah, and I said, about the chicken coop build, and I'm like, is it going to take as long as you do in the wood burning stove? Because if that's the case, I might as well just go buy a shed. And he's like, sheds are expensive. I'm like, what do you care? You're not buying it. So, and that's because he's taken so long to get this going. I did say to him, this will probably be up and running by next spring, by spring. Sports on TV sucks, says Paul. Another reason I only watch YouTube. Yep, I hear ya. It's why I'm live tonight, darling. Me too, Paul, says Redbird. I have to say, go Bengals, Cincinnati girl. Hey, you do you, sweetheart. I'm not going to say anything. I just said I was going to do like Super Bowl and pre-Valentine's. We will see how my Valentine's turns out tomorrow. If it doesn't turn out good, I may do a surprise live, and I might be man bashing, let me tell you. So, we shall see how that plays out. I will say nothing further right at this moment. We will just see come tomorrow. Oh, look at Paul. Happy Valentine's Day, ladies. Thank you, Paul. That's why I'm afraid to do a live. Why? Deborah's Dishes. Why are you afraid to do a live? Oh, some bots? Listen, just get 1 or 2 or 3 of your subscribers, and we'll show up, or they'll show up and they'll moderate. I have Paul, who moderates for a lot of big channels. I have Voon Child, who has been a friend of mine, and she happens to do YouTube too, and she moderates. They're both really good. And then Shannon's been kicking it up, I tell you. Gotta give Shannon props, because she was helping out the one night with Voon. Was it just Voon in here? I think it was. And Voon was even impressed. She says, tell Shannon that I said she was killing it with posting the links, because there was, I think, like 30 some people in here, whatever, 35, 40, whatever. So Shannon does really good. There's not much you can do about trolls, and there's not much you can do about bots, but have good moderators that will delete the message so the person like me doesn't have to see it. And then they'll usually just block them immediately because they know they're just trolling anyway. My husband said I've been watching too much true crime. It was making me paranoid. I told you that was going to happen, Shannon. Erin says, I guess I got to root for Cincinnati. I'm an Ohio chick, and let's face it, the Browns are not going to make it. They went to the Super Bowl twice because I am a sports person. I'm just not into the Super Bowl, really, to be honest with you. I've had a busy week, busy weekend, and I could care less either way, really, to be honest with you. And I don't like some of the things that they were standing for with the football. Me, Johnny, and Jarrett boycotted football last season because of the nonsense and not keeping political out of it. So, we want to be on there and watch sports. We don't want to hear about political nonsense. It's just not who we are. So we boycotted them for like a whole year. But Chris is watching it, and he wasn't never even a football person until he met me. So he can give an update. He's in here, even though, he likes to go to bed early. He's in here. If he wants to say the score, he can. Now he really needs to be scared, right, Paul? Her husband should look out. My husband got me potted tulips for Valentine's Day. Oh, that's so sweet. If I can keep these alive for a minute, I'm going to try growing cucumbers. Well, your tulips will look beautiful inside, but they are going to die off. And then what you do is you're going to separate the bulb out, put it somewhere nice in your yard or out front, bury them down, and they will come back up next spring. But cucumbers should be good. I'm still going to do, doing this series. I do feel like I'm repeating myself because some of it's on my channel from last year, but I said this is the last year. I'm going to bring you along for my entire season, everything I do, right on down to an economical way to grow food in your house if you have a shorter growing season. With that being said, I do not know what the title is going to be yet, but I'm going to do, like a gardening challenge for my subscribers and anyone that's new. It could be a pot, it could be a container of a little salsa garden, because that's so stinking easy. Even if you don't have the seeds, you can go to a box store, get yourself jalapeno pepper, get yourself the tomato, cilantro bolts though when it gets hot, so you can do parsley, and just do your own salsa garden. Or it would at least be some pico de gallo for sure, and I love that. You can use bunch of onions in that big old pot, and that will take place of like big onions. It does the same thing. Pico de gallo is equal parts tomato to onion to jalapeno. I love it. I could just eat it on a spoon. So I'm thinking about going that way. I made it for the aftermath. You still had stuff on the shelf on the porch. I made it for the aftermath. You still had stuff on the shelf on the porch. What with gardening? That was a crazy season last year. Remember, I was in Shed Wars. I was on Cosmic Cultivators. I spoke to John. I said I just wanted to take a minute out personally because Homestead Aquarius was there. I said, it's nothing against Shed Wars. It's me. Like I probably had no business building a garden and not moving in. And I didn't get much more moved in. I still have boxes in the middle of the basement. And we had that little problem I had to deal with. So, I am gardening and I'm going to be growing for my family and probably sell some plants to the community right here. And probably set up a table and maybe sell some produce too in case those kids don't come through that I told you about last week. But Jared I called him yesterday, the day before. I had no idea he was at work. I guess he had time to talk. He got a promotion at work, which is fantastic. And then his girlfriend, Lindsay, who works for an ophthalmologist, she got a promotion. So I was like, yay. And then we were just talking or whatever. And he says, Mom. I said, yeah, what's up? He said, can you grow greens? And I'm like, what kind of greens? Spinach, lettuce? He said, all of them. Because I guess they bought multiple different lettuces and greens and it has the recall. He's like, every time we do it, there's something wrong with it. And I said, yeah, no problem. I said, as long as you can have whatever you want, as long as you show up this time. If not, I'll be selling it on a table outside. Kid you not. I'm one of those mamas, I will keep my word. Show up and get it for free from my money and my hard work, and we're all good. If you don't, I'm just going to sell it. So I'm going to dip my toes in that too. Hogan, my hubby, family Steelers fan. He does not watch sports, but family thing. Yep. Deborah, I'm from Cleveland, can walk downtown, so I'm in the heart of the city. When do I get time to watch something I'll check out on Netflix? He was typing out the N word one letter at a time. Oh, really? Well, thank goodness you caught that, Shannon. Thank you. That is unacceptable here. Listen, I don't care. People know me. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I don't care if you're black, yellow, purple, Spanish. I don't care what you are. We all bleed the same color and everyone is welcome here. But to do that type of nonsense with the N-word in my live, I will not stand for that whatsoever. Not at all. There's Pamela. Hi, Pam. I thought I scared Pam. You want to know what I did? She sent me an email about, I think one of the seed companies moved. And I was like, really, girl? Here's my number. Call me. Then I didn't hear anything from her. And then I had like a minute, a week and some later. And I was like, hope I didn't scare you, but I'm about that life. If I like you, I will put my number right in an email, like call me up. I said, so hopefully I didn't freak you out. She said, no, not at all. So she sent in, I think peppers in the mail. So I just wanted to make sure I didn't freak her out. But welcome, Pamela. My desktop won't load live. You can always do it from your phone. I would support you. Mr. Joe Serrano, my friend. Happy Super Bowl night. Happy Sunday. And happy pre-Valentine's. Hello, Melody. Only 21 minutes late. You are never late. Starting Shed Wars 22. Are you doing Shed Wars? Shut the back door, see? Like Nikki's going to be on Shed Wars. The season that I can't do Shed Wars. which was the moral of my story. John understood. It seemed like Homestead Aquarius understood. It's nothing personal, and I will support, Shed Wars, the community, because I can't be in it this year. I have to get stuff out of storage, and my friend is nagging now. But back to Joe. With the hello melody, only 21 minutes late. He's never late. Starting Shed Wars 22 season with them trays and lights, eh? Oh, you're talking about me. Keep on crushing it, Melody. You're awesome. Saul Bush Crafts Microgreen Growing Challenge. So cool. Yeah, I saw that too. The only thing I started, Joe, was shallots, leeks, some different onions. I need Walla Wallas. I think there was only 7 left in the pack, and that's not going to do anything. And I thought the Walla Wallas were on my order that I'm waiting for. No, it's the red salad onion, of course. So I got to get my hands on some Walla Walla onions, but I do have different types of onions growing. And I started just some trays of sweet peppers, like every color in the rainbow you could think of, and a half a tray of hot, which was what I just had laying around here, or someone nice sent to me, which thank you for anyone that sends me seeds. I love seeds. With that being said, I have to start tomatoes. I have to do a little bit more hots and whatever else is in my order. And I started 2 styrofoam cups. Let me show you this, by the way. I didn't do a video on this, but I spoke about it. I said, if you don't have a plastic tray, so if you want to use like a styrofoam cup to grow an herb, this just so happens to be borage. I did some of this borage. Cindy's Place sent me this borage. So I did 2 each. And you see what I have over it? Saran wrap. It's collecting the condensation. I have this on a heat mat, and it helps it grow. So you could put baggies over it. I've done that before. There's so many ways around to saving money. My hair is falling out. There's so many ways to saving money, gardening on a budget. And that's why I decided to do this, just to encourage people to grow food and doing it on a budget. And I did see Bushcraft's microgreens. I told him I thought it was a great idea. I'll see what I could do about joining that. Bushcraft is originally the one that sent me a really cool design for a sticker. So, well, I might turn it into a sticker. So very cool guy. Oh no, you are a Pittsburgh fan? Laugh out loud. Oops. Yeah. Oh yeah, Huga. Yeah. Did you watch the game? I mean, he's a little goofy now, but that is when Antonio Brown was hit by 2 people. Burfleck and I think Pac-Man Jones, I think his name was, helmet to helmet, and he ain't been right since. I was a brutal game, girl, so I don't really have respect for the Bengals. Sorry. Especially when people are getting taken out on stretchers and you're throwing trash and bottles at them. I'm like, they sound like almost as worse as the Eagles fans. That's why I don't support the Eagles. I support them because of my boys. At Erin, wait, I'm from New Jersey. Ooh, Deborah's delicious dishes. You're from New Jersey. That's awesome. You're not far from me. Shannon, is Melody on? All right, Pam, can you see me, hear me? Can everybody see and hear me? Pamela's saying, Shannon, is Melody on? Question mark. Oh, that might have been a text came through to here. Ultimate Acres says, my condolences. Thank you. Sports are not the same anymore. I agree, Deborah. As saying hello to Ultimate Acres. Hello, Ultimate Acres. Joe says, hello, yeah. Tulsa are so beautiful, but it's tropical climate. They must always be kept with ice in their pots here. Yep. This is Melody's live. It's working for me. It's not for you. Oh, no. Hopefully she can fix it. I'll go to my laptop. Thank you, Pam. Everyone's still saying hello. I ordered from Murray McMurray. They were good. Good customer service for a first-time buyer. Okay. CB, Huga, whatever you are this week, my darling. I've never ordered from them. Here's my concern about my roommate going to Tractor Supply. I'm worried about getting more roosters than hens. So I was trying to find someone that had some experience with that company. Are they expensive? And I do know that if you get dead chicks, they will reimburse, they'll send you out new ones. But is there like a limit on how many you have to order? Yeah. So definitely going to be doing hens. So they'll probably have to be in the basement because I watched Stiver's Homestead. They had them in their pantry. And he's like, you just got to deal with the chirping and then they're scratching. It's just like I used to use it in my rabbit cage, like the real soft, And he said, "No, what's the worst case scenario? We have to dust the whole house." I'm like, I'm not doing that. So heat light, the little heat pad, a little thing for them to eat their food, and a water bowl, good to go. So yeah. Paul retracted a message. That's shocking. Hello, Ed, on your poll. Don't keep it as is. Crazy Ed's Homestead. I didn't go over yet, Joe, so I'm going to see what it is. He asked me if I would vote, and I'm going to. Joe saying hello to Brenda, Redbird Farm. Yay, iPad works, says Pamela. Yay, welcome back, Pam. Ultimate Acres. Dish girl. Okay, who am I dishing on? You. Valentine's and Sweetest Day are... Listen, you sound like my ex-fiance who used to do that. And the next day would treat me fantastic. But on a side note, we'll see what comes through tomorrow from someone that I know, that I was engaged to. And then we just didn't know what the heck we were doing. So we shall see. And if nothing, I am going to be doing a spontaneous live on Valentine's Day. Man bashing. No, I'm just kidding. About to head to bed. 40 and broke. I didn't even see you in here. Hello. About to head to bed. Forgot you playing in the background. Thank you. You always do that. And I know it's, don't tell me. Leroy, right? Is it Leroy? Okay. Oh, look, Erin puts, hi, Leroy. Melody tricked me. I'm still waiting for the photos. Laugh out loud. What photos are you waiting for? From the UK here in Mel's Erie live stream. Why is it Erie? Apple Tree Urban Homestead, which is Annette, says, good morning all. Another hot day here in Perth today, and our air conditioning has blown up and we can't afford to replace it. My goodness, it has been one thing after another. You poor thing. Her garden took a beating, lost a percentage of everything in her garden due to the heat, and now her AC blew up. Are you kidding? Good luck has to come your way. I pray for that, Annette. Everyone say hello to Apple Tree Urban Homestead. Shauna's a smart cookie. She is. Hubby found my Stouffer Veggie Lovers lasagna better than any bouquet of flowers. See? Just all depends. All depends. I don't know where Chris is. He should be on here. Oh, yeah, I didn't want to have to deal with that. Don't worry about it. You will be fine. All you got to do is mark people that you know, though. I can say that. I only think I gave a bunch of people a wrench in a panic mode. But you could do that too. Give a bunch of wrenches to your subscribers and you'll figure out who works for you. Sorry, lady. I try to get here every chance I get. I know you do. And I so appreciate it. Believe me, you know what bugs me though? Sometimes I go into people's lives. No names will be mentioned on this channel because I'm not about that life. And I'll be in there week after week, might miss one, and talk and communicate, say hello to everyone. Then you don't get the same support back, It's the name of the game sometimes. Believe me, I learned a lot being on YouTube. A lot. I've had people that would come in strictly just for subscribers and then they wouldn't come back. I've had that before too. Melody, I grew up in Cincinnati. I just moved to Indiana to start my homestead. I'm selling my house in Cincinnati. Should go in the market in a few weeks once I finish the floor I'm redoing. Well, that's awesome. And you will love your new homestead. I know you're doing so much work. I'm just going past the people that are saying hello to each other, so I don't. And he been looking for them lasagnas in different cities every day for weeks. Oh, that's so sweet, Erin. I have not watched TV in over 7 months. I killed the cable. Where I lived, I killed it after a little bit after Uncle Louie died. Way too much money for bull crap I don't want to listen to. And then came here to this new homestead. The other one wasn't really a homestead. This one's getting turned into a homestead. With that being said, I was like, you're complaining about money and yet you have cable. Get rid of it. I mean, it's really expensive here. I said, and he goes, yeah, but the internet. I'm like, just keep the internet on. We both have Fire Sticks. You know, I have Hulu if I want to watch something, but I'll watch YouTube. It saves $245 a month. See, Hugo says I prefer European football. Football equals soccer. I know that. I'm a huge soccer fan. She says. I'm not a huge soccer fan. My grandson was playing soccer. Oh my gosh, I just saw him the other day, like through the phone. He's got to be like 6'2" now. You believe that? And he has a girlfriend. And my daughter was dropping him off at his girlfriend's house, but she ran in a tanning bed to go tan. Don't ask. So I said to my grandson, he showed me a picture and he goes, her mom really likes me. I'm like, that's great. Are you allowed upstairs in our bedroom? And he said, yes, but we have to keep the door open. I said, no having sex. I don't care who likes it. I am straightforward when it comes to my kids. Same way with my grandson. And he was like, no, Mom. I said, you have a little sister. Could you picture yourself being 15 and a half, soon to be 16, and having a child? I know you got hormones. Kissing's fine. Nothing further than that, or I will be very disappointed in you. And he said, okay, no worries. Not going to do that anyway. And maybe I'll be over next weekend, he said. And I was like, okay. I love them. I hate that as much as any sport. AFL fan here, Australian Football League. I might shock you all, but I like UFC, baseball. I do like my Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm just not feeling it. If Bengals win, okay, great. If they lose, sorry, but I'm just not feeling the Super Bowl this year at all. You know, I'm going through my own stuff too. That's the furthest thing from my mind. Let's see. You rocked last year though. Oh, Ultimate Acres. Is that in regards to gardening? I'm not really sure. I'm just trying to make sure. Oh, there she is. Happy Sunday. I like to say Miss Tina Ladybug. Hi, Tina Ladybug. How are you? I guess you're not watching the Super Bowl either. This is pre-Valentine's. I'm making jokes over here. If Valentine's doesn't turn out nice for me, I'll be doing a random live tomorrow. And I showed my sour cream, nice and thick. Delish. Great on nachos, great in baked goods. So it turned out wonderful. Let's see. Paul says it. Apple Tree Urban Homestead. It's a sport. I hate it. He doesn't like any sports. Teresa Shans, hello, hello. How are you? Happy Sunday and happy, I guess, Super Bowl night. Happy pre-Valentine's Day for all you little lovebirds out there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What is Shed Wars? Says Pam. It's a lot of work. But what is Shed Wars? It's like a community that gets together that tries to teach other people to grow food, which is something I already do on my channel. But they turn it into a game. You get like a nickname. You can pick on somebody if you want. I didn't do that. No. So it's really like a chess game. And you have to weigh everything that you grow. They're switching things up this year, but I am going to do John's tallest sunflower challenge, and he's sending out the seeds, so we shall see. Because, you know, I grow some 14-footer sunflowers. I'm looking forward to it. Aren't these adorable? I really wish I would hear from Indiana Backyard Gardener so I know what's going on, if we're going to do these stickers or not. Because I can't wait to send these out. This is how much I love sunflowers. I got Expressions by Hallmark. And then the inside's blank so I could write whatever I want. And then I got, I always say it wrong. I always say it like Delilah, the song, but they're not. But you get the drift. Delilah's, oh, whatever. It's another flower that's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I could pick, I mean, I've had them for a little bit, but I'm sending out Nikki from Blue Farm Homestead. No, Nikki from Blue Farm. She's sending me a bunch of seeds. She's a sweetheart. Check her out as well. Shannon can post a link, or Paul can post a link. I'm sending her out some of my Chinese red noodle beans from Baker Creek last year. These are from my garden. And what was the other thing she asked for, which I didn't even know what it was? It was sitting here for her. And now I don't know where it is. Amethyst, I think it is. It's here somewhere. I'm going to send her out, so I'm going to put it in a cute little sunflower card. So back to Shed Wars. It's a great, great community. It really is. You can learn a lot if you don't know a lot. What I thought was the hardest is having all that. And it's like, I was hungry. I wanted to eat a pepper. My roommate's like, did you weigh it? Did you weigh it? Did you weigh it? Everything has to be weighed. So that was a little bit much. But yeah, it's great people. I don't have anything bad to say about it. But if you're in it to win it, it's about growing a lot of weight, a lot of food. I do square foot gardening and high impact gardening. I did a video on this. Don't know if I ever posted it. Yeah. So I'm like a high impact gardener. I will put a lot in every nook and cranny of this property and my beds. Trust me on that. So I have 8 beds. I've already said what size the garden is, but some of the in-grounds were extended out. Then this side is like now turning into my pharmacy. Over here is an extra in-ground garden where my apple trees are. I have a kitchen garden over here. So yeah, it's like I built all these things and moved in, and it just made me exhausted. But yet I didn't technically move in here. So that's my only reason for why I'm not doing it. And I was suffering a little bit of garden burnout. That's really about it. So needless to say on that note, yeah, that's what they do. But there's so many channels that teach you ways to grow. I am just trying to bring people along to make it affordable, use things around your house. I mean, you could use a windowsill, or the cheapest like route you could go with the lights, from Target, and then just get the grow bulbs. So this will be the last year I do this type of trying to explain. There is a video coming out where I plant a seed with you. So in case anyone doesn't know how to do it, there it is. So yeah, there's a few more videos, and then I'm going to bring you along. I planted dollar store green peppers, a full row, 2 in a hole. I explained why I do 2 in a hole, because you don't want to be waiting for one seed to pop up. But I'm doing those specifically just to prove my point to maybe someone that can't afford it. You can do 4 for $1. They will germinate. But I'm getting a little like, I had to use different seedling soil this year. Last year they germinated in like days. Peppers take a little bit longer, and I'm over here like, oh no, oh no, oh no. So yeah, let's see. So hopefully I answered your question. It's a really good community, but it's all about you would have to do a video on why you want to do Shed Wars, and then there's 2 captains. One of them will pick you. You will either be on John at Willow Groves team, or you will be on Robert, which is Homestead Aquarius's team. And yeah, it's all about growing a lot and getting a lot of weight. And you have to do 2 videos a month that is teaching someone something. Okay, so that's Shed Wars. Thank you for saying what you said about not tolerating inappropriate chats. Yeah, I'm not for that. Ultimate Acres. It's just not who I am. I mean, can we be real here for a minute? My youngest son, Jarrett, his friend, his mom is white and his dad is black. And they're really good buddies. And he used to live at my house on the summer, break bread at my table, eat dinner, support him, whatever. Love his mom, super, super cool woman. And his girlfriend, a few years later, as soon as the politics decided to shift, suddenly called me a racist. And I was like, are you kidding me? Your boyfriend, little Miss Thing, was living under my roof, eating my food. We don't judge like that. But she went down the list. Me, even Jared being her friend, which that really hurt me. I'm like, you're willing to throw our friendship away over some nonsense like that? She's like, oh, no real loss. So Jared said, no real loss, Mom. But nobody's going to call my mom that when she's not. And then Jared's friend, Anthony, both of his parents are black. And his mom was moving. His father lived in New Jersey. And he was going into his senior year. True story. I went right to Anthony because they call me mom, love him to pieces. And I said, Anthony, you're not going to become a statistic. If you need to live here for the school year, my door's open. You'll be getting up the same time my Jared gets up. So if you want to continue your senior year and get your diploma, then live with me. And that was it. So to call me a racist was like, she was like a little twit, not worth my time, really, to be honest with you. Kicking it with Harold and friends. Hello, long time no see. Hi, Harold. How are you? Hello, everyone. Hope all is well. All's well here. We're just not watching the Super Bowl and a little pre-Valentine's, I guess, live. So how are you? Happy Sunday. My dog better not even start barking. There's another bot. Thank you, Paul. We love you, Paul. We really do love Paul. Happy to have Kicking It with Harold and friends here. How we do it over here is we'll drop your link to show love. So people go over and watch 3 videos, ring the bell. You know how that whole thing goes. Sorry, I had to find my 5-year-old who was hiding to avoid bed. Okay. Melody, the tulip tip you shared with Shannon, what would go for tulip here in mixed subtropical? Oh, but you want it to be like a tulip? Because that I wouldn't know, but I would think like orchids and all the tropical plants, your little heart desires will do fantastic there. When in bloom, we're told to put ice in their pots. When flower dies, storing the bulbs in the fridge. Really? Well, then maybe follow that direction because you're in a totally different climate than me, Here we have to put like rosemary seeds in the freezer or the fridge. I am trying the borage to see how that goes, but you can do winter sowing here, which was going to be a video. I don't know. I'm so busy. But winter sowing is like taking a milk jug, you can cut it in half, but don't cut through to the handle. Put soil in there, sprinkle your seeds on, put a little dirt over it, give it a spritz, and then you put a piece of tape around it and you put it outside. Don't put the lid on the milk jug though, because the cool temperatures will go in, the snow will go in, and that will get a seed that likes to be cold. That's majorly going to help it. So yeah. You couldn't find borage in the store. I forgot where I got the seeds from last year. Oh, really? Cindy's Place sent me borage. Cindy's Place sent me this one. So I planted about 4 or 5 of hers. It doesn't say what color they are, so grateful to have them. And then, what is it? Saint Lady 5000 is the one that sent me all those seeds. Do you believe that? She sent me from Renee's Garden. It's Kitchen Herbs Blue Borage. So I'm trying them styrofoam pot cups right there with just saran wrap over it to keep the moisture in, and we'll see how it goes. If I have to, I'll just put a couple in the freezer for like a week and then I'll do it again. But it's not really saying easiest to start outdoors, obviously. Let me say what their directions are. One of the easiest flowering herbs to grow. 2 to 3 foot tall borage, has clusters, sky blue little starry flowers. I'm trying to look for when it says to do it. Sow seeds 6 inches apart. Days to germinate 10 to 14. Mature height 2 to 2.5 feet. So cold winters April through June. Mid-winters October to May. So it's very possible that this might need that type of, what's the name of it? I'm going to have a brain fart. It might need to be cold and then do it. So I don't know. We'll try it. Either way, I can always direct sow. So I'm not real worried about it. I just wanted to get a jump start on that. And I'm going to be doing a whole tray of flowers, but not yet. And I'll bring you back for that. I am just, cross your fingers, claims my order will be here on Valentine's. What is the likelihood of that happening? My order's so late. So I said, listen, I do YouTube and I don't want to be on there bad mouthing a seed company. It's not who I am. Oh, you'll have it this week, the beginning of the week. I didn't get it. And it'll come Monday. So normally every time I do a seed order, I do a video and I show everyone the seeds. And then what comes after that is what tomatoes, the breeds, the type, what type of tomatoes am I growing, what type of peppers am I growing, and what herbs am I growing. I usually do those 2 videos, but I'm going to add herbs into it. And then I'm going to do about flowers and why you need them for a garden. I am itching to get seeds in the ground, but it's way too hot. Oh my goodness. Let me think. It's way too hot. Don't you have any shaded areas at all, Annette? Yes, ma'am, all my life. Crazy Ed's Homestead just on Ultimate Acres. Saying hello to everyone. Yeah, I heard that too, Huga, but I didn't want to go there because he's like subtropical climate, and I don't want to give the wrong advice. You can always just Google it though, Joe. But Huga is saying dry tulip bulbs in between newspaper and my garage on advice from a friend, and mice enjoyed them. Lots of whole batch. Lesson learned. Yeah. There's Gear. Hi, Gear. How are you, my friend? Happy Sunday. Happy Super Bowl night, if you're watching it or not. I guess you're not because you're in here. And happy pre-Valentine's. So I would like to say a great big happy Valentine's to all my female friends and all my male friends. I hope that you have a wonderful day, no matter what it is that you're doing. Growing up, we had baby chicks inside an old wash tub with a heat lamp. Next step was an old freezer outside with a heat lamp, once too big for those. Doghouse with a small pen. Next step was the big house. Yep. But I'm figuring I'm going to do the basement with the heat lights and everything, just because of all them scratching, the dust particles going everywhere. Ultimate Acre says, I meant dish on the Valentine's Day live. I don't celebrate holidays, but it'll be a good take on St. Valentine's Day. Yeah, I was looking into that. I can't think of who. I don't want to say it wrong, but it's not religion, I don't think, but they don't celebrate Valentine's till July. Anybody know that? And if you know who I'm talking about, let me know. I think it's over in is it European maybe? I don't know, but I read that today and was like, wow, they celebrate Valentine's in July. Thank you, Melody XX. You are an angel. Oh, no, darling, you're an angel. Saying hello to Gear. I'm sorry, Melody. Erie means all right. Oh, in Jamaican. Okay, I got you. Erie pronounced. I understand. Not a problem. Melody learned never to bend over on camera when I'm about. Listen, folks, Paul is a hoot. And yeah, I mean, I got to make sure that I'm not doing a live with just like a shirt on up above. You know, I have to have something down below because I tend to have to get up and maybe grab some sour cream. And, Paul likes my behind, my friends. It's my friend from England, also a great moderator. And he's a little fresh, but funny fresh. Everybody loves Paul. Um, let's see. I cleared my seed starting area. Just got to set up and get started sometime now. Yeah, I mean, I have some things started, but I'm being like, I don't want dirt all over the floor. I really didn't want to garden on the back side of the dining room. So Jimmy cut me a paper. Well, I had to help him cut the plastic because I was busy cleaning up that section of the basement since there apparently seems to be no more mice. It's like we got one the next day, and one the next day, and now nothing. So I guess that could be good. I truly am sorry, Mel, that I've missed so many videos. I've been having some bad mental health struggles. I'm finally coming out of it and we'll get caught up. I know you were, well, girl. I actually just had a conversation about that, not you. Look, I'm getting static cling. You see that? Even like myself, never afraid of the Rona. Now it's like I put myself in a bubble for over like a month and a half, and my anxiety getting to the best of me. I'm like, I'm not used to this. I'm a social butterfly. I'm usually out. It's like, listen, I said to Chris when I was telling him, like, this is why I don't judge anyone. You cannot judge because you never know what someone else is battling or fighting, or, it could be anxiety, depression. I mean, I get in my funks where I'm like, go, 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 go. And then suddenly I'm like down for the count. And I'm like, why do I feel like this? What's going on? But when you have anxiety, you tend to get depression with it sometimes. But I was ignorant back in the day when I got it. They're like, do you have any depression? Which I didn't. But I was like, no, not me. Well, it could happen later down the road because you can't be treated for your anxiety. And I'm like, that's never going to happen to me. And I honestly can say I think that it has happened to me a few times. Knocked down, couldn't get up, just didn't have the energy, was just like, not like a woohoo, oh, poor me. No, it wasn't like that. It was like a, what's the matter with me? What is going on? Why do I have zero energy? Why is my brain all over the place? So yeah, I feel you, girl. I love you. I know you'll get caught up. Plus, I figured, Shannon, especially, you would like the sour cream recipe, because the things you make. And I was thinking of you. If you want to do, I'll put it out, but I'm going to say this now. Again, I am doing a little salsa garden. But you buy green onions, which is considered like bunch of onions. That would be great in your pot, girl. Some, bunch of onions. When I saw your last store food haul and I saw you with them, I was like, she doesn't even realize how quick they grow, and she could literally stop buying them from the supermarket. Or like if you can't get sour cream, or you're like tacos, or maybe you're like me, I make an espresso chocolate cake and I like to put sour cream in it, and I'm tired of not being able to find it. Turned out great. You saw me eat it right off the spoon. So it will last as long as the date of your half and half and your yogurt. The yogurt is a couple dollars more, but it doesn't have all that junk in it. It has probiotics in it, and you just have to read the ingredients. Go back and look at the video, but you just have to read the ingredients to make sure that it says live culture. Now, I use an ultra pasteurized half and half. Listen, a lot of people don't even use that, but that's what they had. The second bottle I opened was not an ultra pasteurized, so you can use organic milk. You can use raw milk if you happen to have a cow in the yard, but this turned out great. I actually might make that cake, to be honest with you. I wonder why, Paul. Boom, I'm back. Don't know what happened, but I lost you for a bit. Be honest now, Vandal the Land. Did you go check the Super Bowl score? I don't know. Chris was supposed to be on here. I think he lasted a whole 5 minutes. I call him out for this all the time. But I turned him on to football, and he was in here to say, can hear and see you, and then he was gone. I just wanted to know the score. Trying to get the hubby to get rid of cable and just keep Wi-Fi. He really only watches. Mm-hmm. We have discovered. Yeah, exactly. If you have like the Amazon Fire Stick, just purchase one app. Like for an example, Hulu maybe. But they have a lot of free things on the stick that you can watch. If I really wanted to watch the Super Bowl, I could watch it. If you know what I'm saying. I just didn't want to. Shannon, be like me, girl. Just admit you're crazy to everyone and they need to look out. That's what I found to deal with my issues. So funny. Absolutely. We're all here for Shannon. I got rid of my cable too. I couldn't take it anymore. It's so expensive too. I think mine was coming out to like about $245 a month, $250. And I didn't even have paid channels. I'm like, yeah, no. To listen to bull crap? Nope. If you want to see a change, make a change. Kill the cable. You're not going to die. My daughter would, because she's like, TV happy. She says, Paul, everyone already knows I'm crazy. The depression and anxiety had me in a bad way last couple of weeks. Oh, it happens to the best. How are you, Miss Tina Ladybug? Yeah, I tried planting the top of the malunga tuber, and the roaches ate it all. Ugh. Listen, I'm not like a mouse. I mean, I'm not going to be like your sissy. It stands on a chair like, no. I just don't believe a mouse should be living in the same presence of me. If I had to say what I really don't like, snakes don't really even faze me that much. Slugs, I can't stand them. Yeah, usually here, like, city, whatever, if they have roaches, it's because they're dirty. But there's a thing called a black water bug. When you would go near the river, not this river here, but down near like Penn's Landing or whatever, you'd be walking in your flip-flops crunching on those suckers. I'm like, I can't. Like literally, I moved into a place, I was just moving boxes in, and I would shift the box and I would see these water bugs go, and I'm like, refund my money because I'm out. They can stay living here. I didn't want to be that movie. What is it? So and so, that movie with the dude living with all the roach. Oh, I would die. Die. I'm just not into that. The only other thing that's here when there's a lot of water is like this long thing, and it just has pinchers on the front. We just call it pincher bugs, but I never got pinched and they don't really seem to bother me. I kill the majority of them anyway. But in my garden, I have good and bad bugs, and I leave it alone. I let the ecosystem do what it has to do. Okay, Joe says, yeah, I tried planting the top. Okay, I did in a bag, fridge. Okay, that was Tahuga. Lady, I'm sorry, I gotta go. I've been on here 10 hours, and hubby is feeling neglected. You've been on for 10 hours? No way, girl. Go give the hubby some loving. Remember, Valentine's Day tomorrow. But thank you, Redbird Farms, for coming in. Love ya. Blarf at Valentine's says, Gear, I don't celebrate. Well, we got another bot. Yeah, my ex-fiance used to yell at me, be like, it was so weird. I guess it was over a card. It's just a Hallmark holiday. We would get in an argument. And then the next day he would treat me like a queen on a pedestal. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? He's like, I don't like celebrating Valentine's on Valentine's. I just think it's a Hallmark holiday. But I mean, he always treated me very well. He always bought me for every holiday and stuff like that. He just had an issue with Valentine's. So let's see. Good night, Brenda. Again, thank you for coming. Shannon Hunt, I feel you. This month's always extra hard. That's happened. Stress from schools. Yeah. Weather doesn't help it either. I do think the weather plays a major role in what's going on with me right now. Do you suffer from both due to my back issues? Yep. Delilah's. Am I saying it right? Gear? And I buy them, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to look like an idiot on YouTube right now because I can't even pronounce the flower. And I didn't get to mine in time, and it died. And I'm pretty sure it's not going to come back. But I thought these were really cute. to send out to some fellow YouTubers as soon as I figure out what's going on with my sticker. Where's Cosmic Cultivators? Are they still in here or are they working tonight? Paul says, Brenda, stay safe, girl. You too, Paul. Love you, Brenda. Have a great week, by the way. And hopefully you have a wonderful Valentine's. Okay, Shannon. And be good, Paul. She said, you heard her, Paul. Be good. There she is. Anfisa. Hello, girl. How are you? Happy Sunday. Super Bowl Sunday. You can see we're not here watching the Super Bowl. And happy pre-Valentine's. You getting anything good from the hubby? Everyone say hello again to my friend, Anfisa. Anfisa, you hop off sometimes, girl, and I don't even get to say goodbye. I love her. Oh, there she is. Very hard to catch her because she, too, is in England, right? The Blue Pixie. My girl, how are you? How are you? Welcome, welcome. Morning. I know it's going to be late there, right? There's Miss Andell Homestead. Hello there, Big Leg and Let's Dig It. Well, hello, Miss Andell Homestead. I have a question for you. Do you mind? Friends, you're going to see a mail call. I need to ask you something. Don't judge. I will explain. Let me grab it very quickly. And Paul, I'm going to walk away this way so you can't look at my butt. Let's see. Where are they? Well, maybe I don't need to show them right at this moment. I did show them. Will be coming out in my video. Miss Andell, can you please explain what the little white things are that says Tao on it? I kept thinking it said love. And bear with me. No idea what it is. I said, I'll have to reach out to her. My roommate starts sniffing it and then licking it. Thought it was a mint. Girl, please help me out with that. I'm like, I don't know. I thought maybe it was a Mentos at first. Who knows? So yeah, but welcome in, Miss Andell. I just thought it was funny because I got her mail, 2 of her mails actually. I made the video, so that will be out this week. And one of the things is round, and my roommate was looking at it, thought it was a mint. Hi, Vanilla Land from Urban Homestead. Hooga. Everybody's saying hello. Laugh out loud, Brenda. Me thinks you think you know me too well. Thank you for explaining the shed words. You're so welcome, Pam. Dahlia. Is that how you say it? Dahlia. That's it. Because, you know, I should just really get seeds and try to grow them because I end up going to my box store and I'll buy like at least one. But we had a very seasonably warm fall. I was still picking, what, Shannon, like tomatoes and peppers in November. So I don't really think it's been like brutal. We did get some snow here today and the temperature is dropping. But other than that, I didn't get to it in time. I was going to try to bring it in and I didn't, and it's dead. So I'm assuming it's not going to come back. But thank you for that. Paul says, woof, woof. I know. Rams won, my hubby said. Oh, they did? Yes. Right back at them for all that salty stuff they did to my Pittsburgh Steelers. I guess I was trying to be fair and be nice, but I said they're either going to choke because they went there twice and they didn't win. It is kind of sad too because it would have been, but something about that team just cannot win. Maybe it's all that bad karma, the way that they treat people. So, wow, really? No way. Rams won, my hubby said. Wow, wow, wow. Stay safe. Yes. Oh, okay, Shannon, honey. Stay safe, girlie. We'll catch up during the week. I'm probably going to give you a call because I want to ask you something. Good night, Shannon. Lots of love and prayers. Stratified. Thank you. Stratified. The cold weather stratifies the seed husk, so comes spring, it will sprout easily. Yes, so that is the milk jug thing. I'll see what I can do for my new subscribers that are trying to learn to grow food over here. I think I have a gallon of milk that will be coming up, or a gallon of something. You usually can just wash them out, or a water jug that's a gallon. So as soon as one becomes available, I will make it probably for next week. If I remember this week, I will put it out. But I kind of already have my video set for this week. So let's see. I have mail call shout out. I have what to do with all the extra bread that's laying around. I made plain breadcrumbs. I made Italian breadcrumbs. I did that video. Oh, Lord knows whatever else I did. Planted seeds with yous on the dollar store California Green Wonder Bell, just to prove that you can get your seeds wherever you want, whatever you can afford. And yeah, I thought I would bring you along to show you that. What else did I do? I don't even know. I find videos and everything, and I was so busy last week, so lots of videos coming out. Blue Farm says, Lurkin, been cooking dinner, listening. Ooh, you making anything good, Nikki? And when Nikki's seeds come in, I will be doing that one as well. And like I said, okay, I ordered my seeds from M.I. Gardner. Never had a problem like this before, so I'm not going to judge. I'm going to be a good little Christian girl. And I said that to the girl on the phone, like, I don't want to be on YouTube, you know, bashing. None of you all even knew who I ordered from. So now I'm going to let the cat out of the bag. It's M.I. Gardner, and they should be here tomorrow. So wish me luck. Last week, I had no idea, but I took Gear and everyone else's advice, called them first thing Monday morning. They were supposed to be here this week. They didn't get here, and now they're supposed to be here on Valentine's Day. So you would think I treated myself for Valentine's Day to some seeds. Craziness. Mel, hello. And yes, we do love Paul. Mary Jemison. I know Paul's a real pistol, isn't he? He's something else. If you've been around my channel for a bit, Paul's great sense of humor. And, you know, I have to watch getting up and walking away, especially if I'm in workout pants, because, you know, he likes my butt. Or I got to watch talking about my pickle packer that I bought, because he turns that into a whole other thing. But it's all in clean, good fun over here, my friends. Don't take anything he says personally. He's a very good person and a great moderator. But hello, Mary. Happy Sunday and happy pre-Valentine's. I said this earlier. I'll say it again. I'd like to wish a happy Valentine's Day to all my male YouTube friends and to all my female friends on YouTube. I hope that you have a smooching kind of day. Oh, LP, good evening, everyone. Hello, LP. Happy Sunday. Okay, Blue Pixie says, Western OT Gordon Church celebrates the Feast of St. Valentine's on the 6th of July. And that's what it was, the Eastern Orthodox. Thank you so much. I found that inquisitive today. I bumped into something and I was like, wait, what? Yeah, so the Eastern Orthodox celebrates Valentine's Day the 6th of July. And the Eastern Orthodox Church celebrates it on the 30th of July. 14th of February was created by Hallmark. Oh, don't tell my ex-fiance that. Speaking of mice, I went to get my seeds out of the garage, and those a-holes, oh my gosh, that's what I was afraid of. Listen, this is why I'm gardening in the dining room, because I told you I thought we had a mouse or two. It ended up being a total of 3, caught one each day for 3 days. And we do have an extra trap set down there, and it's been set, I think, 3 days, nothing. So I went down there and I gave that room a good scrubbing and vacuumed and cleaned everything up, did the concrete, and threw out bunches and bunches of like zinnia seeds and sunflower seeds, because I guess I got into the box and was eating them all. But they absolutely came from my friend's house. That was clarified. Thank you for that, Blue. And I'm so sorry, but you still have time, Vandal the Land. Yo, me and you, we should go live together and be planning together because I still have lots to plant, my friend. So I'll be right there with you. And I hear lots of homesteaders, farmers say the same thing. Like they have rats or whatever, and they'll chew right off the tops. The mice will chew off the tops. Yeah, I know. I couldn't deal with that. I'm sorry that that happened to you. Melody, sour cream isn't as much fun as squirty cream. Oh, funny. Squirty cream like whipped cream out of the can. It's awesome. Erin says, yes, the blue pixie, a Hallmark holiday. Happy St. Valentine's Day, everyone. Thank you, Mary. There you go. Mary said it the proper way. Happy St. Valentine's Day, everyone. I just wanted to make sure this is my second time of getting it out there to say that I wish you all a very happy Valentine's Day if you're married or whatever. But if my Valentine's doesn't turn out to right tomorrow, I will be doing a random live. Trust me when I tell you. I'm a redhead. I ain't gonna put up with none of that. No. Blue says Western Orthodox. Oh, stupid phone is driving me nuts. Right back at you, Mary. No, I'm not a sports guy. Fan of the land, me neither. I'm just listening tonight, getting some rest. Okay, Miss Andel, did you hear my comment about the round white things? That my roommate licked it, thought it was a mint? Can you quickly just type what that is so nobody gets hurt, I guess? I was in Walmart at the time and it just dropped you for some reason. Probably a dead spot. Hello, all. Life with Belinda and Chuck. Well, hello. Happy Sunday. Happy Super Bowl night if you were into that, and happy pre-Valentine's. There's Yogi. Hey, Melanie, listening and lurking, exhausted. Windy day of ice fishing all day. Yeah, well, we went from in the 60s and temperature dropped drastically here, and it's been snowing all day. So, yeah. And I did your live Friday. I came in there a little bit, like in the middle, I guess it was. And then I was on Cosmic Cultivators. So, Lise, I might need your help on a new laptop because Nikki was trying to help me out on doing the, what the heck is that? Where you can bring up 12 people. And it was working fine for me and Nikki. And as soon as I went into Cosmic Cultivators with my new laptop, they were getting like a lot of static, even though I heard it after the fact, but it was like chopping and whatnot. So my question is, do I have to turn the mic off on my laptop because of StreamYard? So yeah, if you can help a friend out, that'd be awesome. I'm assuming because the game's over, everybody's going to come in here and yeah. And happy pre-Valentine's, Lisa, to you and your hubby. She says hello to everyone in the chat. How are you, Life of Belinda and Chuck? Okay, so I want to say this again before she goes to get off. Deborah's Delicious Dishes. I've been going over there and starting to get caught up watching, but I've been in like Our Cabin in the Woods and just other people. And yeah, she always leaves me a thing like supporting you. So I wrote back like supporting you too. So she's watched. We're going to become really, really good friends. She makes a lot of amazing food. So please go over and check out my friend, Deborah, who her YouTube channel is Deborah's Delicious Dishes, whether you're seeing this now or you watch it back. But Deborah, I hope that you have a good night. It's great seeing you in here tonight. And yeah, I'll be over there over coffee in the morning watching some more. So, love you, girl. Agreed. Hallmark holiday better treat me good all year long. Hey, yeah, that's what I said. But I had a fiance who used to flip his mind and start a fight on Valentine's because he was like, it's a freaking Hallmark holiday. And the next day would treat me like the queen that I am. Weird, but interesting. Mel, are you Catholic? In PA, do Catholics observe February the 2nd, the day the baby Jesus was presented in the temple after Mass? It's eating tamales for breakfast. Well, okay, here we go. Ready, Joe? I'm Protestant. I raised all my children Catholic. They're all baptized, they were Christian, Catholic, they made all their sacraments, and the parish kept saying, like, you're here all the time and you're raising your children Catholic. Why don't you just switch religions? And I said, I can't. It was nothing personal. I believe in praying to the one and only. Catholics pray in a lot of different saints. I know because of my sweet mother-in-law, and I'm not against that. But my mom, who I lost, my mom was 28 years old, very young, and I was a year old. My gut was telling me that I didn't want to switch from being Protestant to Catholic because of my mom. So there you have it. But I raised my kids Catholic, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I just didn't want to dishonor my mom that I never got to know. I think that's really what I'm trying to say. So, Irish over here, of course, we're Protestant. But my children, both of my sons are half Irish, half Italian. My daughter, she is Italian, Irish, and Polish. So, woo, look out for that girl. She's a pistol. Let's see. Greetings to Ryan and Pat for Diesel. Drinking wine tonight. And Feast the girl, live it up. I'm drinking Gatorade. I could get a wine cooler, but I don't know what it is to I let my hair down, but I don't know what it is anymore about not letting my hair down and having a glass of wine or a cocktail. But I will say this, my roommate thinks he's so slick. And I know Joe and Farm and Havoc always are like, tell Jimmy we said hello. And I promise you that I do. My roommate doesn't want to go near this particular mall. And then today, randomly, about 2:00, he says, and he knows me for years and years. And he's like, hey, you feel like eating Arby's? And I'm right here and he's down there. And I was like, Arby's? I don't think I've had Arby's because, listen, I don't do fast food. I wasn't on any caffeine, no fast food for, I don't even know, 30 plus years. Then I got tired one day and now I do drink coffee. I really don't like fast food. And he wanted Arby's. And I'm like, fine, Jim. But I don't want to hear one word about you. The liquor store is right there, a really big one. So if I want a bottle of vodka, because I make a mean spicy Bloody Mary, I would expect you to go get it. Because Arby's is right there. Jimmy doesn't want to go into the mall. We kept saying to him, it's outside the mall, Jim. It's outside the mall. It's age. What can I tell you? I got up this morning. Jimmy's got my little fireplace going in the living room, eating Lay's potato chips, like the Pringles and the can. First thing when I opened my eyes this morning, even before coffee, and he was supposed to pick up my prescriptions yesterday. So I was kind of like, this morning, because I saw snow after having like 3 days of like nice sunny weather. Normally I would be like, why are you eating potato chips? Now I'm like, that's on you. You do you, boo. So yeah, he cracks me up. So at 2:00, he was hungry because he woke up, I think he said at 3:00. So yeah, it was a beef and cheddar. Haven't had it in forever. And he got me 2 to boot. Do you see me? I'm lucky I could finish half of one. So I put it in the fridge. It was all right. It wasn't the greatest, but I said to Jimmy, like, don't you know me? We only ever did like Chinese food and occasional pizza. I just won't do like Taco Bell, Burger King, Wendy. I don't do any of that stuff at all. Melody, haven't seen Cosmic Cultivators all night. They were in here in the beginning because they gave me thumbs up that they were glad that I found the seeds and their sticker that the mouse didn't, destroy it. So I don't know. They could be at work. Who knows? Sunday Backyard Farmer had an interesting live chat earlier about what folks think about Valentine's Day. I enjoyed it. Really, I'll have to go check that out, LP. Rattle Trap Fishing. Look at that. Long time old friend on YouTube. We never lose touch. Hello, my friend. How are you? He says, hello, fam. Rattle trap fishing. Well, I think he was there when I ate the skunk, right? Never doing that again. Laugh out loud. Pour a little water on one. They blow up to a washcloth. Miss Andale, I am so embarrassed. Because there was no instructions. And my roommate's like, well, it looks like a mint. So I open it, and he's like sniffing it, and he's like licking it. I'm like, well, you're not going to get a taste by just licking it. Just chew it. And he's like, no, but I still think it's a mint. I'm like, don't touch it anymore. And so I talked to Miss Andale. That is so stinking cool. So, okay, my roommate licked one thinking it was a mint. Is that not too funny? Oh my goodness. She puts laugh out loud, pour a little water on one. They blow up to a washcloth. Wait till I tell him tomorrow when he's done work. That's hilarious. No looking at Mel's butt at Paul. I know we got to keep Paul on, you know, the straight and narrow. When I had to go get the sour cream, which Lise, you missed it. And Miss Andale missed it. I'll show you all for everybody new that just came in that video that I did. Sorry. You know, it goes in the oven 12 hours. I said put in the refrigerator, it'll get thicker. I was stirring it and eating this off a spoon on live tonight. Look at that consistency. So the supermarket shortages here on the sour cream, because this stuff is so good. If you did not catch that video, that is on my page, along with my 2 ingredient biscuits. And I think I'm going to do a few more things that are like 2 ingredients, probably twice a week. Sorry, I have to lick this sour cream again. Folks, you don't know what you're missing. It's that good. Okay, so towel. Turned out fantastic. I'm completely like embarrassed and mortified that my roommate was licking something that blows up to a washcloth, but this turned out great. Absolutely great. And remember, if you watched the video or you already saw it, it will last as long as the date of your yogurt and your heavy cream. Okay. Paul says, laugh out loud at Joe. I look at all female butts, laugh out loud. Life with Belinda and Chuck says hello at LP. My hubby's team is the Rams. He's very happy. Pamela Lopez, I know, girl. I was not into football game. I know a lot of people wanted the Bengals, but I'm Pittsburgh Steelers. It used to be Baltimore Ravens was our rival, but unfortunately, Cincinnati Bengals is. And I don't know. I just think their conduct with the old coach. What was this, like 3 years ago when Antonio Brown got like slammed? Whatever. I'm just, and then I saw like the fans throwing down trash and hitting like players that are hurt going out in carts with like bottles. I believe in karma. I think that stuff comes back to bite in your butt. Hello, Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It Homestead. Hello, my friend, again at Rattle Trap Fishing. How are you? How is everything going? Not a minute. I'm mortified. Do you believe we did that? I didn't do it, Miss Anda, I promise. But Jimmy, my roommate, did. He thought he was trying to be persistent. It was a mint. And I'm like, I don't think it's a mint. But that's just funny. Thank you, Ma. You are so welcome, Mary. Yeah, I put in 4 ghost peppers and a handful of herbs, and that's it so far. Let's see. I did a tray of sweet peppers, a half a tray of sweet peppers, and a half of hot, but I'm short a little bit. What I mean by short is I just needed like 2 more rows in my cell tray in order to put some more hots in there. But my order's coming tomorrow. Borage, I planted them. My onions, leeks, shallots, they're already up. But I didn't do any tomatoes yet, and I have broccoli and cabbage. And unfortunately, I don't know what they are yet because I can't tell by the leaves. Because I'm trying to be neat and organized. And I moved the cabbage and the broccoli from what I planted. But I sowed that. That's that video if you want to know if you want to plant 20 of something, sow it into a pot, dump it out. The root stays attached. And then you can just pot it into a pot. It is easier, but my life's never easy because I grow an array of things. Let's see, ghost peppers, you say? I have these. These didn't get planted yet. And I'll tell you what, I tried this last year and it took it a while. I'm going to do my herbs and my tomatoes, but hopefully my order comes tomorrow. Evander the Land, you need to get in touch with Big Mike at MT Homestead for a couple of his big metal drums with lids. If them buggers get in, then you need to move. I live along a green belt and deal with rats all the time. They come over from our oranges and lemons. I mean, it happens, but you just have to figure out a different way. I know, Pam, you're new. I think Pam said she's going to try to grow some herbs. So, you know, you can germinate it on a heat mat. You don't have to. You can do it on a heating pad, do it on a windowsill, but just come grow with us. Super proud of you for even trying. Mennonite Farmhouse, hello, hello. How are you? I figured that Leanne would have been in here earlier. They definitely don't watch football. And I thought, man, it might not be that many people tonight because of the Super Bowl, but I was really surprised. I think it was kind of equal, male to female ratio, how many people did not watch. Yeah, I thought about MT for my chicken feed. But welcome, welcome, Mennonite Farmhouse. How are you? I caught up on a bunch of hers too. I think I'm a little bit ahead of you. I fell asleep for the whole fourth quarter of the game. I thought you don't watch football. I saw that in your video, I think. You said Mennonites don't watch football. Well, maybe your husband does. I don't know. Maybe I misunderstood that. And no worries. I got them with snap traps. Oh, same here. The total was 3 as an update. One day, one the next, and one the third. None since. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What game? Yogi said. Really? Lisa knows what game. The Super Bowl. What game? She says, question mark, laugh out loud. Kidding. I knew it. She got me. Not my thing. Melody, text me during the week. I can help you. You have to close out YouTube and only use StreamYard. I did have YouTube closed. I swear. And I don't like to swear. Everything was closed. I didn't have YouTube on or anything. And it was just sounding, I guess, a little funky to them. So I'm thinking, and it says that StreamYard will, like if you have other microphone devices, it could interfere with it. So I was wondering if I turned my mic down in my laptop, maybe that would solve it. I don't know. But tonight I was going to go on earlier if we could have resolved the problem, because I'm going to start using StreamYard and bringing some people up on my panel. So yeah. But thank you, Lisa. Hello, Leanne. I would have fallen asleep first 5 minutes, says Blue. Getting started on homesteading. Congrats to, oh yeah, yep, to the Rams. Congratulations to the Ram fans. I think that Vegas actually bet on the Bengals, but I wasn't betting on nobody because I really don't care. At the Blue Pixie, I was trying to cook the first quarter. I had to make deviled eggs and chicken wings. Oh, that sounds so yummy right now. I wonder if I could whip up a couple deviled eggs after live. I always eat after live. Leanne, I would have turned it over before the game started. Rams not. I know what you meant, getting started on homesteading. But welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday. Happy pre-Valentine's, which is tomorrow. Yeah. Nice. Sounds like a yummy way to spend the time, Leanne. I agree. Have to go bedtime, have work tomorrow. Getting started on homesteading. Has anyone else heard this? Apparently a lot of people and companies are off tomorrow because of the Super Bowl. Are you kidding me? I get it. They want people not to be hungover, but you know, the world needs some workers. So thank you getting started on homesteading. Have a great week this week and have fun at work tomorrow, which probably will not because it's Valentine's. Okay, stay safe at getting started on homesteading. I agree. Melody does a good sour cream because she's such a great stirrer. Laugh out loud, he puts. I'm really anxious to see your sour cream video. Thanks for sharing it. Not a problem. I just thought with the shortage, I'm having shortages here, my friends, in Pennsylvania. I like Dollop of Daisy. Would I go to a different brand? Probably if they had it, but they didn't. So I was like searching and searching. I'm like, that's it. I'm just gonna make my own sour cream. And that's exactly what I did. It was very easy, even though I looked so tired, but I tried to set an alarm for as soon as the light came up, because I wrapped it in a towel and it had to be in the oven with your oven off. Not sure if I specified that. I thought I did, just your oven light on. And what I was trying to say by preheating is, like, for an example, if you ate dinner, you turned your oven off, wrap them in the beach towel, put them in. Maybe you made a batch of brownies. Great. Your oven's still going to be warm. Take them out, wrap the jars up, put them in with your oven off. And I've seen Becky's from Acre Homestead, what it looks like when it comes out of the oven, and it's a little bit on the thinner side. I was like shocked. Did you see me? I was like, ow, because it already looked thicker. And then it's a known fact, when you put it in the refrigerator, it'll get a little bit thicker. So why did I do it? Because I want sour cream for one. I think it's a great thing to know when you're preparing and prepping. And number three, I like to add it into my baked goods. And I like it on a baked potato. So, but yeah, check that out, LP. It's great. And it turned out great. You neat and organized? No way. Who, me? Neat and organized? Yeah, are those habaneros? They are. These are just the ones from the dollar store. But funny story is, I grew this last year, but I'm telling you, I think it was the pot that I put it in. It was like, it put out 3 peppers at the end of the season. I knew exactly what it was. The pot was too small for it. But yeah, I was trying to explain to new gardeners, if you're going to grow anything hot, I mean, get ready, because it takes like 8 to 12 weeks on anything hot. I did a form of these last year and a pack of dollar store, the cayenne long slim red pepper. Forgot that I did it because somebody wanted me to grow this specifically. So I think I did 1 plant. But this year, I'd like to grow a lot more of these so I can do my own cayenne pepper powder. And then the Serrano chilies for Joe Serrano. I did these last year and they were great. They were very prolific. They were really, really good. And you can see the heat on it. It's the heat index on it. So, and this is another one. Start seeds indoor 8 weeks before planting outdoors. And it's 75 to 80 days for this one. 65 to 85 for this one. And let's see what this one says. Yep, that would explain it. 90 days. 90 days to harvest this. The other thing that I thought was good from the dollar store that I tried last year, because get ready. Okay, that's weird. YouTube does that. My seed order is going to come tomorrow. I will do a video on what seeds I did purchase. But this Hungarian yellow wax Spanish pepper was really, really good. So, yeah. So I still have hot peppers and stuff to do. We got 30 thumbs up. You need headphones. Any noise in the background can cause echoes, so get good headphones. Now, Chris isn't in here right now. Remember, I said, okay, I'm going to keep the laptop. He's supposed to get me a webcam. Found a pretty good one. And he said he thinks the webcam has a speaker in it, so I might not need the headphones. But God only knows when I would get get that. So, yeah, at least if you can recommend a good set that's not overly priced. It's not an Apple computer. I don't have an Apple phone. I am a Samsung Galaxy person. And why is that popping up? Hold on, my friends. Hold on. Let me fix this quickly. Oh, okay. I guess I didn't have my phone plug in the extension cord all the way. Let's see. Background cause echoes to get good headphones. Okay. I have to cover up my tracks. I used to be worldly, and it's hard not to break old habits. But after this one, I think I'm done watching. The commercials were terrible. That's all that I wanted to know about. Chris is like, you're not going to watch? You're not going to? No, I'm not watching. I'm not interested. I said, the only thing I'd be interested in kind of watching would just maybe be the commercials. He's like, don't bother, they stunk. What I was going to say earlier, honestly, what I was doing before live, I found no, what is it? It's not American Idol. What am I thinking? You know where like you can go on and try out and sing and whatever with Howie Mandel. Anyway, I can't think of it right now. Isn't that just a bitch? Anyway, it was like the top 30 videos, like with the gold button. Oh my goodness. And it was little kids. I was getting like tears in my eyes. It was really, really good. I adored it. And that's what I was watching prior to going live. Well, Melody is nearly caught up with Jet. Don't break my stones. Listen, I do what I do. America's Got Talent, yes, but it's the kid part, you know. I don't know if you ever saw that, and I just stumbled across like the top 30 where they get the gold button, and you hear a lot of these young little girls, and he says, well, what made you come here to do it? And one, they either love to sing, and they said, I think like quite a few of them said that they got bullied by other kids, and he's like, you know, I hear that a lot. And you know what? Ain't nobody going to be bullying you after this because, and he hits the gold button like, because you're going. Oh, loved it, loved it, loved it. Those little girls were crying. And then it was a young man who had, he's blind. And I want to say it's not MS. But anyway, he got in front of that piano and played and could sing. Oh, it's like an angel. It was a really good one. The Voice, no, it's America's Got Talent. I just typed it under YouTube. I think it was like top 30. Top 30. It said with like the gold button. But anyway, let me tell you, and a couple of them I was like clapping because this guy was all hip and he was doing all neon lights and everything and great music to it. And come to find out, it was like a group of like 20, maybe 25 grown white men that put that show on. I thought that was phenomenal. And then one last thing that stood out to me was this young girl. She was not trained at all, but she does like aerobatics up in the sky and everything. She literally was holding on by the back of her neck. I could see the judges, they were like, needless to say, she was like bending herself like a pretzel, gets handed a bow and arrow at the end of it, gets it between her toe, and you can hear like Heidi Klum, like, oh no, fire. And they lit it. She is doing like a somersault through the air, like leaning a certain way, pulls this bow and arrow with the flame on the end of it with her toe, boom, right in the center. She got the gold buzzer. So yeah, I thought that that was pretty cool. So, what time is it? Okay, a few more minutes. I'm glad I ended up not bailing. I'm looking forward to doing some tomatillas. That's how I say it this year. I found them in some black Hungarian peppers. And yeah, wish me luck. I do have a mail call that's coming out this week. That's Miss Andell Homestead, Boone, and my friend Danny over at Cajun Hydroponics. And then I did, listen, do you ever just go to, let me grab a loaf of bread and you have 2 other loaves of bread? So I was like, let me not waste the bread. So I did like a quick video. Well, I did it and then the video didn't work. So I had to kind of redo it and explain what I was doing. I made plain breadcrumbs and then I made Italian breadcrumbs. Joe says, Mel, do you like habaneros? Yes, those are super hot. Can't stand those. Prefer serranos. Well, that's the thing. I prefer serranos as well, but I couldn't get my hands on any serranos this year. Wait, let me see. There's my one serrano. No, Hungarian. No, I definitely didn't get, even in my order, I went in and I looked, I didn't order any serrano peppers, and I needed more Italian pepperoncinis. You know, Italian pepperoncinis, my friends. So yeah, no, I don't have any. Easy salsa, 3 medium-sized tomatoes, 2 serranos, 1 garlic clove, rock salt to taste, make spicy hot salsa. I know, I would love that. Love that. I'm trying to think. I thought I grew some serranos last year. And if I did, I dehydrated them, and I wouldn't know what from what right now. Sorry, Joe. Unless you want to send me some of your serrano peppers, my friend. So yeah, so order coming in tomorrow. We'll see what my Valentine's Day is like. I might do just a surprise live if Valentine's is, going to be iffy. And I will definitely do a video on what peppers, what tomatoes I'm growing. I will show you my order that I've been waiting for. And then Nikki from Blue Farm is sending me awesome seeds. I have so many cherry tomatoes I have to plant. I love it. So Nikki's sending me something. We have Pam that's sending me stuff because this is just craziness. I was in a panic, like, oh my gosh. Yeah, and I may end up with some extra dollar store seeds left over. So if anybody needs any, just let me know. Oh, and it was Cosmic Cultivators, their little thing that they did on their channel, asking like these crazy questions. I think I got 1 or 2 right. But Where to Begin Homestead said, oh, give my seeds to Melody. I did get that too. I did do a video on it, on all these seeds, right here. I just got it. That's in the mail call as well. So thank you, Gina and Chris. So what else? Breadcrumbs, my shout out, mail call. My order, when it gets here, I'll be doing that video. I'm just trying to think. Oh, I also brought everyone along that's new because I got some DMs that they don't even know how to plant a seed. So I just did 1 row in a 75 cell count tray of just dollar store green peppers, just to show them how easy it is. So yeah, so videos this week. I'm going to have my roommate rip my phone onto his computer, and then I'm going to get my phone on my new laptop, and hopefully now I can start scheduling my videos to drop, and you'll see like when I'm live, things of that nature. I didn't even do it on my community page because I wasn't sure if I was going early or not. And then I decided I wasn't. So on that note, that is what's going on here. I think we got the mouse situation under control, and is what it is. 3 of them. 1 for 3 days straight. And my lovely cards. So I'm going to reach out to Indiana Backyard Gardener to see what's going on as far as what I'm going to be using for a sticker for now for my channel name. I think it's funny because that would be one of the first things I like to send out to some YouTube channels. So stay tuned. Lots of videos, of course. Like I said, 1 day a week we'll be prepping and preparing. Well, actually, like the sour cream, the 2 ingredient bagel, not bagels. That's it. Bagels are coming to the channel. Shoosh. The 2 ingredient biscuits, I think should be on the line of preparing and prepping. It's 2 ingredients. And I mainly wanted to teach the younger generation, like my kids, that they could make biscuits with no problem. Again, you don't have to flip it over like I did. You will get a lot more biscuits if you don't. But if you want the height on the biscuit, roll it over once, just give it a quick roll, and then punch them out. And sticking it down and pulling it straight out gives you more height on a biscuit. So that, the sour cream, I think should have been on there. So what I think I'm going to do from here on out, I do have a couple more videos for 2 ingredients that will be coming out. More seeds, of course. The preparing and prepping, I will have something for that. Probably maybe once a week, maybe twice. We'll see. And yeah, I will try to work with Nikki to see about you know, being able to bring some people up on a panel. I don't know if I would do a full 10 people, but I initially was going to do like a Super Bowl party tonight slash pre-Valentine's, and we just didn't get to it. So yeah, my new computer, I just started messing with it last night, actually. And catching up on channels, you all see me floating around on there, a Cabin on the Woods, and Delish, and I just multiple people, Leanne's, I've been over there. So yeah, and I noticed I didn't get a notification to Cosmic Cultivators Live. I only found out because me and Nikki were talking. And I went over there and I stayed in their live last night. So I do try to make my rounds to everyone's lives. And I make sure if I'm not up on the panel, because I think mine was causing static in theirs, I was writing the entire time and stayed till it was over. So needless to say on that note, I love me some Cosmic Cultivators and so happy that I found my sticker and the Cosmic Marigold mix. And this is the Cosmic Pepper Challenge, but I may need to know the challenge again. So I'm going to be coming out with a video on doing a salsa garden. You could do it in a pot. You could do it in a bag. That's what we're going to do here together with Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It. So on that note, my friends, I love you all. I am going to go, I don't know, eat something. I'm like starving. Thank you to the moderators. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Shannon. Told you where Boone was tonight. She was having movie night with the kiddos. And yeah, I have Boone's package like right there. So you might see the mail call tomorrow. We'll see, because Mondays is a little bit much. I sound like a frog in the morning, I kid you not. So yeah, I think on that note, I covered everything. Happy Valentine's to my womanly friends and my male friends on YouTube. Love on up your kiddos, love on your hubbies, boyfriends, fiancés. And I hope you have a glorious day tomorrow. I hope that you have a blessed week. And yeah, cross your fingers that my seeds come in tomorrow, because these shelves will be full. So 2 ingredient videos this week as well coming out. So stay tuned. So I love you all. Thank you to everyone that came in. Thank you for the 31 thumbs up. And again, I hope you have a blessed week. And I guess I will, let me see. When you mention the tomatillos, those with black chilies make a great salsa. I don't have black chilies, though. You're making it difficult for me, Joe. Chicken stew makes yummy tacos. Don't get me started, because I've been leaning like on some of my cooking that way. So you might have to hook a girl up with some seeds, my friend. I'd be more than willing to try it out. Okay. So as I was saying goodbye, people are writing. Paul says, okay, Melody, it's 4 a.m. here. It's time for me to switch off, girl. Stay safe, everyone, and have a great week. Paul, you as well. Happy holiday. Happy Valentine's Day. I know you're a grouch. You don't like any of that stuff, but I love you. And hopefully I'll see you next Sunday. Joey says, good night, Paul. Sweet dreams, buddy. Good night. Everyone's saying good night. Shelly and Anthony says, happy Valentine's Day, Melody. See you next Sunday at 9. Shelly and Anthony, have a wonderful day tomorrow. Have a great, fantastic week. You're in here every single solitary Sunday. I just have no words. I'm completely blessed by all of yous. Blue, love you too, girl. Thanks for being here so I could wake up. I know, right? Vandal the Land. Yeah, dude, if you want to do that together, hit me up. Hit me up on Instagram. You got Instagram? Maybe we could both get caught up together, because that's a real sucky thing that happened to you. And what happened to me is, of course, my seed order was lost. So yeah, maybe we should do like a random live and do it on the split screen, and we'll plant some seeds together. Keep that as a little thought in the back of your head. Shelly and Anthony are saying happy Valentine's Day to everyone. See you all next Sunday night. Have a good night. Thank you, Melody. I'll enjoy my day tomorrow. Good, I'm glad. Lisa, happy Valentine's Day for you and your hubby. Love you all. And thanks for popping in, Lisa. And yeah, I'll shoot you a text. I don't know what we could do text. I have to find it and actually read it to you. And hopefully I can figure out my new laptop. and then I'll be using StreamYard. So on that note, stay blessed, stay well, stay healthy. I will be praying for you, and I will catch you on the next video. So have a great week. Bye, everyone.